Happy Saturday. I hope you are enjoying the start of Labor Day weekend. We're midway through it at this point, but hope you're having a great weekend so far. It's nice, it's gorgeous, as you can see on our weather camera there. And the Shoals looks like it's about 91. So we did reach 90s in a lot of our areas today. And if we didn't reach 90 either today or tomorrow, that would have marked about 2 weeks that we would have been below our average for this time of year for 2 entire weeks. That's kind of crazy to think about, 14 whole days, but we did hit 90, so no worries about that. We're back to our average kind of temperatures for the next day or two. Once we get to Labor Day, there are some rain chances to note in there, but I'll get to that in a moment and kind of walk you through the rest of what to expect. But for now, it's gorgeous and beautiful outside. If you're watching some college ball, it's been a good day so far, although I have not updated and checked the Alabama game, so no one spoil it for me. Let me look at the scores on my own. No one spoil it. All right, so here's what we're looking at temperature-wise across the board. We are seeing those 90s further west of I-65. So we've got Decatur, Athens, Muscle Shoals at 90, 91 respectively. Everyone else is in those mid and upper 80s. So some communities could still be below our average. Our average for this time of year is around 89 to 91. So keep that in mind. Some folks will still be a little below average. Looks like Meridianville may be one of those, but we're going to continue to see some of these upper 80s, low end 90s for another day. As we start to head into Labor Day, it'll get a little cooler. And our humidity outlook, it must be updating, because I just saw, anywho, you know what? I'm going to tell you what I saw. How about that? So right now we've got great conditions for Saturday and Sunday. Earlier this afternoon, I did see conditions become stickier as we get to Wednesday, because rain chances do start to fill in Monday through Wednesday and then beyond for the rest of the week ahead of that cold front that's going to come in and cool us back down to some upper 70s. I'll get into that in a moment, but humidity looks like it's going to become a sticky condition throughout your Tuesday and Wednesday, more so than anything. So it looks like maybe they might be updating. So usually when we're in those 60s, that's around comfy to sticky. So it looks like Monday may be comfy, and I think Wednesday was our sticky day. So we'll see what that outlook looks like for your day. So I believe this is not exactly all that correct. That's okay though. Looking ahead for tomorrow, we're going to still be similar conditions for today, around 90. But as we look for our Labor Day grill forecast, I would rate it a 7 for tomorrow. We're not going to be extremely hot, but we're still going to be hot because it's still 90 outside. So lots of folks dealing with some warm weather. Here's what we're expecting. You're going to see those temperatures drop into the mid 80s heading into Monday due to the amount of cloud cover that's going to roll in early afternoon, and then rain chances starting around 3 to 4 o'clock. So if you have some later afternoon plans, keep that in mind. We're expecting those to be some scattered showers. So far, no storms to note, but just some on and off rain for the valley as a whole. We'll continue to see those temperatures drop into those upper 70s closer to our afternoon, evening time. Once we get to sunset, would be a little cooler outside. So if you have some later plans, expect those sporadic showers to still be in the mix, but also it'll be a little cool outside as well. We're expecting wind gusts to also get up to about 10 miles per hour. So keep that in mind as you make your plans to get dressed and what you're going to wear. It's going to be a little bit of a breezy day, which is nice, but dealing with the fact that we aren't going to be at 90 like we will have been today, but will for tomorrow as well. Monday's going to be a cooler day than these 2 past days. Therefore, it may be it'll be cool, but it'll be a little cooler once we start to realize and add in that breeze that we're going to see throughout the early afternoon into our evening. So rainfall expected for the next couple of days. We'll see a few showers. Looks like Wednesday hasn't updated correctly, but we'll see a few showers heading into Monday and Tuesday. Starts to grow right around Tuesday and Wednesday as we start to see that cold front move through on Thursday. Thursday is when we start to see some drier conditions, because that dry air is finally descending upon the valley, causing us to have some drier conditions. It will kind of cut out the humidity once again. However, it'll make for some cooler conditions in our 7 to 10 day forecast. And we have another cool down. Like I mentioned, we've got another blast of cold air to come through right around the 3rd all the way through the 7th. So that's going to knock those temperatures into the upper 70s. Some folks may get up to the mid 70 mark. But as far as our lows look, could expect some 50s. We're going to see a couple of those heading into the following back half of the week. So when we get to about Thursday, Friday, those lows will start to be in those 50s. I believe that's coming up next, actually. Yes. So looking at our 10-day forecast ahead, we're going to see beautiful conditions for Sunday. Rain chances will start to fill back in on Monday and ebb and flow throughout Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll continue to see scattered showers throughout each of those days before rain chances decide to walk back by Thursday, giving us a dry weekend. And that's due to that cold front moving in. It's just going to give us some cooler air. We're not expecting like freezing temperatures. When we say cold front, it's just the fact that there's cooler air moving behind it. So don't expect actual cold weather. It's just the term at hand. That's why we like to say blast of cool air as well, just to kind of give you an idea of what to expect. So we'll go from mid and low end 80s into those upper 70s by Wednesday, with that rain chance starting to decrease heading into Thursday due to the cold front descending upon the valley, giving us some drier conditions heading into the following weekend. Dry and honestly not too cool. We'll see those mid 70s, which will be nice, a change of pace for us at this time, but we do get back into those 80s right around the start of the following work week. So we'll be back where we started really for the next couple of days. We'll be right back into those 80s that following Monday. So we'll have another, I think this is like our 3rd or 4th false fall at this rate. It's kind of like a tug of war between the seasons right now. Is it summer? Is it fall? Is it summer? Is it fall? No one's really entirely sure which one it is right now. So it's whatever our weather decides at the moment. We're looking at some of those temperatures again in those mid 70s here in Huntsville, but some of our folks that are cooler, typically off the top of my head, I can pull Fort Payne is for sure one of our cooler communities. You all will experience some temperatures probably in those mid and low end 70s. So expect some chilly starts. I know we thought we were going to see some 40s earlier this week, this past week, I should say. And we thought maybe someone, I believe Florence may get to 49. That ended up not happening, thankfully, because that would be a little bit of a shock to our systems. But we could possibly see that in the next couple of days. We'll keep an eye out if it decides to drop any further, but it always depends on how strong this is going to be cold front wise. So with that being said, we'll be coming up at 5 doing our main news. We will not have a 6 o'clock tonight, so keep that in mind. If you're looking for us at 6, there's football that's going to be on our channel, so keep that in mind. We'll be back at 10 though, so no worries. We'll be back on air at 10. You can always keep up to date with your forecast on our weather app, as well as our WAFF news app, which will link you over to our forecast. I hope you'll tune in for the rest of the night, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I'll be back here for Weather Extra tomorrow at 4:30, and I hope you guys have a great Labor Day. Enjoy.